Hello, Art Ryman from Woodward Realty Group here. My wife Bunny and I are realtors in Monmouth and Ocean counties. Today I'd like to speak with you about radon. Now, a lot of people have heard about radon. Not everybody actually knows what it is, so let me try to do a little bit of an explanation. Radon is a radioactive gas. This can be found in homes all over the United States. Radon comes from the natural decay of uranium, which is buried underground. And when this radioactive gas works its way to the surface, it can get into your home through cracks and holes in the foundation. And make no mistake, you can't touch, smell, or see this gas, but it can be very hazardous to your health. Most people are aware that smoking is the number one cause of lung cancer in this country. Few people are aware that radon is number two. As a matter of fact, the EPA estimates that radon causes 20,000 people in the United States to die each year. Furthermore, the EPA reports that almost 15% of homes in the US have elevated levels of radon. Now, when this deadly gas accumulates in a closed area, prolonged exposure can eventually be as deadly as smoking. And the closed-in areas where you're most likely to accumulate radon are in the basement and crawl spaces. However, any closed-in space is susceptible, but you'll mostly find it in the basement and crawl. And the more time you spend in these areas, the higher your exposure levels will be. So, where can radon be found? Again, anywhere. Here in Monmouth County, 17.5% of the homes have radon levels which are over the acceptable limit. And if your neighbor's house doesn't have radon, that doesn't mean that you don't. It can be. And the results can change over time. We've heard of times where people were clean on the radon. They did a test a number of years later and found that they had elevated levels of radon. So you really should get it checked frequently. Every 5 to 10 years, run a test. The tests are pretty expensive. Now, how do you get the test done? It's real simple. You get a kit. You can pick it up at the local Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. Hardware stores, you can order them online. As a matter of fact, recently Freehold Township was giving out free kits to residents. So check with your town hall. Maybe they're going to do that. Anyway, you take the kit, you open it up a charcoal canister, you leave it in the basement untouched for 3 to 5 days and send it off to a lab. And then you'll get your report back. Nothing to it. So what happens if higher levels are found? Well, you got to get them taken care of. The easy way to get it taken care of is just to write a check and have a contractor take care of it for you. And what the contractor will do, they're going to drill a hole in your floor of your basement. They're going to do a little, dig out a little bit of the dirt down there. They're going to put a pipe in there, seal it all back up. That pipe will be routed outside. It'll have a fan that runs 24/7, and it takes all of the air and all the gases that are underneath your slab and it safely vents them outside. So, bottom line, a lot of the homes in the area have high levels of radon. My daughter has it in the Freehold borough. A couple of my neighbors here in Freehold have them. So get your home tested because your life could depend upon it.